What's going on, guys? Cool City Chronicles back here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about something that just makes a lot of sense for both teams concerned in terms of a trade, and that is John Wall to the LA Clippers for Eric Bledsoe, Luke Kennard, and Serge Ibaka. Here's why this trade works. The contracts first of all line up. The Clippers, just like the Rockets, don't have much, salary exceptions. They're pretty much capped out. So the contracts need to match up, and in this case, contracts match up. And for the Clippers' sake, there's no picks involved in this trade whatsoever. It's just three players that are basically okay, but not good, for basically someone that is still, who is a five-time All-Star, former All-Star, and still has the potential of putting up 20 points and 7 assists. This trade works so well for the Clippers, not as much for the Rockets, because here's the deal. In any John Wall trade, the Rockets aren't likely to win. Let's be honest, the contract is absurd. The Rockets, in my opinion, the front office obviously expects that in any John Wall trade, the Rockets will not take the W because they're giving away a massive contract. So in return, they're not going to get the value they want because John Wall, he hasn't played to that contract. Obviously, he put up 20 points, 7 assists, but, the Rockets were bad last year. But here's the deal. I think Clippers need John Wall a lot. They need him a lot. They need a point guard. They need someone that will help them in the playoffs. When Kawhi comes back and you add John Wall to the mix, that, my friends, is a whole different Clippers team. That Clippers team looks dangerous because you got a two-way guard, former five-time All-Star in John Wall, you got an NBA champion in Kawhi Leonard, and you got Paul George, who this season has had a resurgence in his career, basically. He's carrying the Clippers right now. He clearly needs help. And until Kawhi comes back, I think John Wall and him could build great chemistry and just add Kawhi to the mix, who, in my opinion, Kawhi pretty much gels with any team he's on. I mean, he went to the Raptors and won a championship and then just left in one season. So he can pretty much gel in any situation. So overall, the Clippers are increasing their championship odds significantly with this trade. And many people are going to doubt that because they doubt John Wall just because of his contract. But the fact of the matter is, John Wall is still capable of 20 and 7, and he could definitely make that much needed impact on the Clippers to help them make sure they don't get stuck in the play-in and actually make the playoffs this season. And overall, this trade makes a lot of sense, but it's just a matter of time to see what team, gives in and actually does a trade for John Wall. But in my opinion, the Clippers should definitely be a front runner in that situation because they could really use John Wall on their team. Comment down below your thoughts on this, like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more.